Guys, it's Luke here. If you love the podcast, please go over to whatever podcast app you use and leave a 5-star review. It helps us out so much. Please do that now. And also, if you want to come to the live show, head over to www.lukeandpete.com and sign up to the mailing list. We've had our first show already and it was phenomenal. The Sheetsters loved it. So if you want us to come to a town near you, because we are going on tour, you have to let us know where you are. Please do that now as well. Thank you.
Coming up on this episode of Luke and Pete Talking Sheet.
Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers.
Who
Unfortunately, is not with us. That's an Alan Partridge joke.
Oh, is it?
Joan Rivers,
about Joan
unfortunately, is no longer with us.
You had a
No,
question,
Bill
what
Withers says it about.
Oh.
What?
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Sheetsters, welcome back to the world famous podcast Luke and Pete Talking Sheet with your hosts Luke Craig and
Peter.
Rethinasamy. Peter, the woman wobbler, Rethinasamy. How are we doing, guys? Listen, I've got 4 things I need from you guys. Yeah, listen. If you're listening and you tune in regularly, and even if you don't tune in regularly, we need something. First of all, we'll start from lower tier to higher tier. What we need from you, yeah. First of all, we need you to subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube, or hit the follow button on your podcast app. Yeah, if you really enjoy us, make sure you leave a review on whatever podcast app you're listening from. Please do that. That helps us out tremendously.
And subscribe.
Yeah, I've said that bit already.
Subscribe on YouTube and everything else.
Yeah, do that for us. Okay. Number 2 is, if you want to come to the live show and get updates about what's going on with the world of Luke and Pete, please go to www.lukeandpete.com. Yeah, and sign up to the mailing list. Yeah, there you'll get all the news, and you can also let us know what areas you're in. So then, if we get enough of you there, we're gonna do the live show there. So don't blame us. You're like, oh, when you come to my area,
oh, come to Stockholm. Someone said.
Yeah, if you really tickled you, didn't it?
Yeah, because that was Stockholm, but it was only one person said it.
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah. I think that's where you get kidnapped,
and then you
like them.
Identify with your kidnapper.
Because we could kidnap that one person in a gig, and they'd eventually love us.
Be our editor.
Be our editor, and then we take them. And
someone said Manchester, we can go and stay at our house
in Manchester.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we could just drive back that night.
Yeah, but why would we?
Yeah.
I said we need to be pampered.
Well, has you got a big house?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You couldn't see any signals that she's rich?
I didn't. It's a private account.
Yeah. Why did you respond then?
No, she's nice. She said she likes the podcast. She's bringing
All right.
But anyway.
Is she a Patreon?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But anyway, listen.
Speaking of...
we'll get to that here. Yeah. Listen, sign up to the mailing list and then let us know where you are so we can come to you, yeah? The live show is phenomenal. We get to see you, look into your eyes, talk to you.
You can touch us.
Directly, okay? If you want to be in the room,
with your
boys, go over to the website and sign up.
Yeah,
okay?
sign up. And we've also got a Patreon. Yeah, we need you lot to support us on Patreon.
The next thing was the merch. But okay.
Right, okay. Next thing is the merch.
You got merch at www.lukeandpete.com, or you can buy it at the live show. We've got mugs and we've got t-shirts, yeah? Show your support by repping your colours.
Yeah, but you'd rather have it at the live show because we only sell the merch at the end of the live show. So you can't be a nobody wearing nothing or wearing your normal clothes, but you'd rather rock up in a Luke and Pete Talking Sheet t-shirt.
Yeah, and show your support that you're supporting your boys.
Supporting your boys.
All right, cool. And the last stage is the Patreon, where you get a Patreon exclusive episode every week
that no one else has seen.
That drops on a Thursday, and you get all the behind the scenes stuff.
We've got a library of over 120 episodes, is it on Patreon?
103.
103, basically 20 if you had 17. All right?
Yeah.
So sign up to Patreon, please.
Yeah, and get all the stuff. And the Patrons also get first dibs on the live show. Mailing list gets second, but Patreonies, they get first. Okay? All right? And if you're on the Patreon, you don't need to sign up to the mailing list because you guys get the first bite of the cherry.
And our Patreon is obviously a non-for-profit organization because we don't do it for profit, but we're not making profit at the minute. So it's currently non-for-profit. Is that right?
No, Pete.
What is it? What does a non-for-profit mean?
That means charity, Pete.
It is a charity, technically, when you think about it.
No. But all right, listen. Let's get into it. We've round of time today, so
sorry. Apologies for that. Yeah.
I heard this story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm going to tell you this story quickly. This is. I don't know if I'm going to come with this.
Yeah.
Last night I was going to the shop about 2:00 in the morning. Yeah. I walked out my house, and then I hear some guy. Hey, mate. I was like, I didn't even stop my stride. I was like, yeah. He was like, hey,
Not you.
No, funny. No, off, mate. No. Did I tell you about the time? Sorry, someone. My granddad phoned the wrong number, like 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Thinking it was some woman, and then the person, if the person was like, my cousin was like, you. Yeah. I'd slammed the phone down, and my granddad was like, "Fuck you," but he didn't get a chance to say it in time anyway. But anyway, sorry. But anyway, I digress.
But what happened then?
What?
Oh, it was just a cousin doing it.
No, my granddad was phoning somebody, but he phoned the wrong number at 3:00 in the morning.
Oh,
and the person was like, "You," and my granddad was like, "Yeah, fuck you," but he didn't make it.
I've had that, but I rung them back.
Did you? Yeah, mate. I want to do things like that when they fucking rude to me. I want to phone them back.
You want to ring them back, but he didn't answer. He hung up on me.
I did.
Yeah, but that happened to me. I was running down the high street with Owen. No, I wasn't running down. I was walking down the high street, right? I'd been in the cafe, and someone was like, oi, mate. And I just thought, oh, for God's sake, just keep walking. So I started walking faster. Oi, mate. And I was like, oh, God. Like, just walk faster. And I'd left my wallet in the cafe, and I was running away from him. And I was like, what if I actually got away from him?
But I would have stopped calling you after one. Once you speed up, all right then.
And then I could look around, and he was running, and I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. But I did hear him.
Yeah, but you tried it.
I tried to get away.
So this was 2:00 in the morning. So I walked out, and he's like, mate, yeah. He's like, I thought it was like a homeless person trying to ask for money.
Oh.
Like a drug addict.
You ignored him.
A drug addict.
You didn't even turn around to address him.
No. I was like, yeah. He's like, you drive. I was like, what?
Want to live somewhere?
Yeah. I was like, what? He's like, you drive. I was like, yeah. Why? He was like, I've broken down. I need a jump start. I've got the wires. He's like, yeah, it all prepared. He's got the wires. So I was like, all right, it's 2:00 in the morning. I was like, all right, cool. You can get in. Yeah.
You said he can get in.
Yeah.
They're those people are trying to scam you to rob you.
I was thinking that.
Yeah.
I was thinking, imagine if he had like drugged the police, pull me over, and they're like, oh, he's like, or he's like, they're like, he's a known prostitute in the area.
Yeah. A man won.
Yeah. And I'm like, now I've got this huge secret of mine that I've been arrested for it. Yeah. Soliciting prostitutes, male prostitutes. You hear about it? You're like, this. All this goes through my head.
If I heard that and it ended up in like news and people snapped you and stuff, and they were like, Luke ended up with the prostitute, I'd be like, Luke, did you?
I didn't know.
Anything?
I didn't know.
No,
I didn't know.
Did you do anything?
No, you wanted a jump cable.
Yeah, but come on. No. He offered you something. In the car.
You don't jump.
I'd be like, why'd you take him in the van?
Yeah.
Why'd you take him in the van?
Yeah. No. So he got in. This is what happened. He got in. I was like, yeah, cool. I'm very blasé because I'm I don't know what's going on. So I'm hesitant. I'm not friendly. I'm kind of cold. Like, jump in. I'm cool. I'm driving. I can't see anything from my
Is he in the back? Why did he get in the back? You let him get in the back.
No, he's not in the back.
Where was he?
He's next to me.
Oh, yeah.
He's next to me. So he's sitting there. I can't see through the windscreen. So I started driving, but I didn't realize until I started driving. So I pulled into the middle of the road, yeah? You know, like that main road has got like a little...
Oh, as in to let him know I could kill us at any time.
No.
What,
I just pulled into the middle of the road, just stopped there, because I couldn't see out my windscreen.
Why couldn't you see out the windscreen?
The mist. It was misty.
It was steamy in there, was it? Why was it steamy in the car?
The police were like, they write that in the report. And the car was misty.
A hand pops up.
Yeah. So anyway, we're sitting there, I'm waiting for it. We're just sitting there, it's awkward. I'm sitting there like, it was clear. And it doesn't clear. I realised I just wiped it with my thingy.
But it makes the screen messy now when you do that, isn't it?
Yeah. But I'm like that. I drive, he pulls up.
He didn't offer?
What?
Do you want me to get that for you?
No, he just sat there. Yeah, I don't want to reach it across anyway.
Yeah, I know, but why is he in the car just sitting there though?
Anyway, so I drive him up to his car, yeah, because you see when you cross there, there's barriers, yeah. You have to drive down and come back up again.
Yeah. Oh, long journey.
Yeah. So I drive up, and then I jump him. His car starts. Yeah.
What, you think him the jump start?
Yeah, his car starts. Yeah. Then he's like, one more favor, man. One more favor.
Bit of change.
No.
Oh, God. That's my worst nightmare. You formed a relationship. They're taking it to another level. Form a relationship before you ask for spare change.
A bit of change. If he went through all of that for change, fuck me. He had the car, won't even think it. No, he didn't. He had his own car. Yeah. He gave him a fucking bit of change. He said, "Can I use your phone?" No, that's what he said. When he got in the car, he was like this. He's like, "Yeah." Basically, what happened was I was meant to go to this girl's house. Yeah, I'm waiting. And then my car battery ran out. And my phone, I've got 2 phones. I was like, this is a weird story.
Yeah.
I've got 2 phones. This phone doesn't credit. And this phone, I didn't even listen to what he was saying. I was like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, he's like, can I just use your phone? I was like, yeah, all right, cool. Here you go. He goes, yeah, man. He's phoning a girl, Nika or something like that. He's like, yeah, I've been here a while. But yeah, I'm coming up there now. And then he goes, yeah, he hangs up. He goes, oh, thanks, mate, thanks. Yeah. And he drives off, yeah. I'm driving, yeah. And the girl phones back. She's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, your mate, he's gone up the road. His car broke down, but I jump started. She's like, oh, that's nice of you, isn't it?
Did she?
Yeah. I was like, oh, she sounded nice. I was like, yeah, that's the kind of guy I am. And then,
oh, that's the kind of guy, yeah. Did you say that?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's the kind of guy. That's the kind of guy. Like, a voice.
Did you go on WhatsApp and look at a picture?
No. A voice like that. Yeah. Can do something. And then I see them like, no. But the voice sounded nice.
Have you got? Can we see if she's on WhatsApp and look at her picture?
All right, let's see.
And just see what she looks like. But what do you predict? Good looking? What did he look like?
He was like a young black guy.
He was young.
Yeah, he was young. Not an old black guy.
How old was he?
I don't know. In his 20s, I'd say. Create new contact. Mystery.
Yeah, but delete it after because you don't want to like knowing.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, 'cause that's the kind of guy I am.
Yeah, hold on.
That's desperate.
Who, me?
No, it's a bit to say that's the kind of guy I am.
No, she ain't got a picture up.
Does she not? Let me see. Oh, that's a bit weird.
Yeah, but yeah, man. That was my night. And afterwards, just so weird.
Did you not say to her like, "Call me so I know you're safe"? Like,
no, he came when she was still on the phone.
He came back.
Yeah, he went because he was going to her.
Oh, she rang you, and then he arrived, and he was like, "I'm on the phone to the guy."
She didn't say. She's like, "Oh, there you are. All right, thanks. Bye. See you later. Bye."
Oh.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
But all right.
So, I wouldn't trust anyone.
No. This is. I mean, I didn't feel comfortable. Even on the way back from the shop, I saw some police. Yeah, and I went the long way round because I was like,
"Is that guy a prostitute?" And they're looking for me now.
No.
All right. Sorry.
No.
Go on.
I was like, if he's dropped anything in my van, I haven't had a chance to check my van.
Yeah.
If he's dropped anything in there, I was thinking that phone number is the only thing that can prove like my story. If he drops, they found some gun in there. It's like, yeah, this is your gun. I was like, no, ain't my gun. I picked. Like, imagine that a police officer finds a gun in my car. I'm like, no. I just picked up some guy and I jumped out his car. And then he went off.
They'd be like, yeah, whatever, mate.
Whatever.
And no one around here has a Ring doorbell camera. They can't bloody.
No, they do. They do have a Ring doorbell.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
That's how you prove it.
We're not that poor, Pete.
No, but that's how you prove it. You'd be like, have you got Ring doorbell? Oh, Luke drove past at that point. Yeah. Pause it there.
Yeah.
Pause it as he goes past.
1 second. I think that's
That's a local prostitute.
That's you
in the
dirty.
The windows is TV.
Yeah. So, that was a little mystery.
Look, I don't know why did you pick him up, man?
No, don't say pick him up, bro.
No, but why did you pick him up, bro?
Because I feel like somebody. I've been in so many situations where I'm stuck.
I would have been like, mate, I'm in a hurry.
No, Pete. It was like 1:30 in the morning.
What are you walking around for?
his car had broken down.
You walked away from it?
Yeah.
Never leave a car alone when it's broken down.
Why?
Don't know who's going to there to pick it up if they want it.
What about when you leave your car? Would you just normally leave your car?
Did he lock it?
I assume so.
Right, okay.
All right. Did you know what? Yeah, I do feel like that, and I do feel like, but it's like you got to help people, man, when you can.
I know you do, but then I had a guy approach me going, hey, can I just need £2 for the petrol station because my car's parked at the petrol station, because I just get £2? And I said no, because I thought he's obviously begging and I'm not going to give £2. So, and then I said, how much do you exactly need? He goes, I literally just need £2 to get to my house. And I said, okay, I'll help you push it.
1 second. Where was this guy?
I think it was in like an area of London.
Okay, won't run our area, no?
No.
Okay, go on.
So, and I said, reason with me? You begging?
You begging?
And he said, no. I said, you only need £2? He said, yeah, that's all I need. I said, you're not going to go and do anything else? He said, no. I said, okay. I can't give you the £2 because I don't believe you.
Hold on. You made him go through all that and be like, I don't believe you.
I had to tell him.
Yeah.
Improve your backstory, and next time I might part with my cash. And then I left and carried on walking, and then turned around and followed him. And then I saw him walk up the street, and he went over to another person and asked for £2.
Yeah.
And then I went over to them.
No, you thought that proved something, but I didn't get the £2 from you.
No, I know, but I went over to him and I said, aha, you're asking everyone for £2. And he said, yeah, but you didn't give me the £2. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to follow you again then. I said, I will follow you.
Until you get the £2. And then once you get the £2, and I see that, and then you spend it on petrol,
no,
and then I'll give you £2.
And then he just took £2 and he walked off, and I was following him. I was going, okay, so where are you parked? And I was like, why am I following this guy? Like, he's homeless. He's obviously desperate, so I don't need to follow him. But I just wanted to be right. I wanted to be right and prove to him that, like, I told you were lying. But he probably knows he's lying.
Yeah, there was a guy that down by the BP garage at the bottom.
Yeah.
He came up to me, had an elaborate story one time, yeah? And he was like, yeah, basically, I can't remember what the story was, but it was like very detailed. Yeah. And he asked me for some money. I gave him the money, yeah? A few weeks later, he came to me with the same story.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, I was angry. I was like, you told me this already, you. He's like, oh. He's like, oh.
Was he a black guy?
No, it was a white guy.
There's a black guy. Have you seen him? He's on the high street. He comes down. You're like, what do you mean?
Be more specific.
There's a guy here. I think he's got mental health problems. But he goes, have you got 50p, 40p, 30p, 20p, 10p? He just asked 50p. I'm like, it's not a black guy. It's not a black guy. It's an old white guy.
Really?
Which makes it a bit weirder because he looked like rich.
Really?
Yeah, and he always asked for 50p, 40p, 30p, 20p, 10p. And I said to Charlotte, I was like, he asks me that every time I see him. And I say no, and he goes, not to worry. And he walks off. And Charlotte was like, there's a local, like, house where people are a bit mentally ill.
Oh, really? Is there?
Yeah.
I remember. Did I tell you? I told you about the time when a guy asked me for money, but I wouldn't. I gave him clothes, and I bought my kids.
Yeah, you did, but that's kind of a bit, you're acting like a do-gooder.
No, I'm helping.
No, I know you're helping, but you've brought him goods.
Yeah.
Now I would do that, but I'd film it for social media. Because there's no...
I took my sons and I told my sons, I see, this is what drugs do. This is what drugs do.
But what if he was just like, no, I just lost my job.
No. He told me he was on drugs. He told me his whole story.
You said it in front... You pointed to him in front of him and said, look, this is what drugs do.
Yeah.
In front of him.
You have to.
The man's on his last legs anyway. He's at the bottom rung and you're...
He just wanted to go home. He's from Portugal originally. He just wanted to go
That
home.
is a common story. I need to get home. I need money for a plane ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not.
No. He wasn't asking for money for a plane ticket. He was like, I can't afford to get home anymore. I just can't afford to get home. So I'm living like I haven't seen him in years, but he used to have long hair. And I saw him wearing my clothes one time, with Air Force Ones. Not too badly worn either.
You gave him Air Force Ones?
Air Force Ones, Adidas coats and tracksuits and stuff like that, yeah.
So you saw him wearing the clothes? And did you go and say hi?
Yeah, I just nodded to him. It didn't really seem like
He didn't recognise you. I would. Give me my fucking shoes back. Give me they're fucking Air Force One. You fucking don't remember me.
Oh, all right, listen. All right, this is I heard a new story, yeah? Which I found weird, yeah? Because they got convicted for it like 6 years later.
Who?
This story, man. In 2013, a Chinese businessman hired a hitman to take out his competitor for £282,000. The hitman, however, hired another man to do the job, offering £141,000. That man hired another hitman, who hired another hitman, who hired another hitman. The final hitman.
What is this? The Russian doll of hitmen?
This is a true story.
He hired a hitman.
The final hitman was offered only $14,100, and he contacted the target and asked him.
He should have gone to the. Yeah, just wait there, and then I'll go to the guy who's originally asked, so I get the full amount of money from him.
Yeah, but no one knows. They probably don't know. I just come to you and told you kill this guy. You don't know who I've been paid more.
Oh yeah, you could do that with anything.
Yeah. All 6 men were convicted of attempted murder by the court.
All 6 men?
Yeah. And sentenced up to 5 years in prison. Now, I know another guy that this happened to in England.
How long did they all get?
Up to 5 years or something like that.
Even the original one?
Yeah.
The Chinese Whispers starter of the thing?
They are Chinese, Pete. I don't think you can...
Chinese Whispers.
The Chinese Whisperer hitman.
Can you imagine by the time he gets all the way to the last guy, he goes and kills the wrong
person.
He's like, I done it. I've killed Mr. Chun. I said Mr. Chun.
You stupid. No one was gonna get paid. No one gets paid.
Chinese Whispers in real life.
Yeah.
That's literally Chinese Whispers.
There was a guy in me and my cousin made a joke about. I can't remember. He was from like East London or something like that.
Yeah.
He was a hitman. It was like £200 or £300. He got paid to kill someone. And we're like, that's the hardest working hitman ever. Like for £300, £300, he kills people.
It probably takes longer to do a £300 shift somewhere. Unless planning.
It's quicker. Yeah. He obviously did plan very well because he got caught. But there was another guy who got hired from someone in Dubai to go and shoot someone. Remember when the phones, the Encro phones, yeah?
Encrypted, yeah.
Yeah, encrypted phones.
Yeah.
And he got paid a certain amount of money, but he just paid someone else to do it, yeah? And that person shot the guy, but the guy didn't die. But because they had the encrypted way able to get into the phones, they got him, the guy that hired him, but they never ever caught the shooter. They never got the shooter, but he's got life in prison for that.
The guy who arranged it?
Yeah.
You know what was shocking about that one? They all got 5 years. So the more people you get involved, we can't put them all in jail for 30 years. They must have all got like 5 years each.
No, what do you think? They all got a part of the sentence?
Well, why did the original Chinese Whispers guy not get 50 years in jail?
Why would he?
Because he's the one who started it all. You dragged them all into this mess.
Yeah, but they all wanted to stick it. I don't know why the last guy got anything done, because he didn't do anything wrong technically. He just asked the guy to fake his death. He shouldn't have got anything.
What the last guy? Who did he asked someone to fake his death?
Did you listen to the story?
No.
All 6. Listen. The man hired another hitman who hired another hitman who hired another hitman. The final hitman was offered only $14,100, and he contacted the target, the person they were going to kill, and asked him to fake his death.
But you can't. And he's not going to do that for what, $7,000 was he going to give him? He just asked him to fake his death for free.
Well, I suppose you could do that to him. Listen, this man's planning to kill you, but if you fake your death, you can get out of this.
Yeah, but I would have said, okay, how much is he paying you? I'll double it. Go back and do him.
But go back and kill him.
Yeah. So it's a circle of life.
Lion King. Yeah,
Yeah, but
that's what I mean, man. Some people, it's too, just, and that's how the world works, you know. You get someone gets a huge chunk at the top.
yeah.
That guy would have got 140 something grand. The one at the top, if they all been completed, that guy would have got 100. And then there's a guy out there willing to do it for £14,000.
There was a woman, Mexican, Mexican woman, out in America, paid this guy to kill her husband. Now, the guy was an undercover cop. He was in on it. They told the husband, look, your wife's planning to kill you. We need to fake your death. So we'll get photos of you with a bullet wound in your head and stuff. And, we'll pretend we've done it, right? So then they took the photos of the guy as if he's died, right? And then they went and the police came to the woman and said, we've got some bad news for you. Your husband's been shot. And they showed her the photos and she's crying. She's like, oh my God, my husband's dead. And then they're like, we got to take you in to obviously just get some information out of you. And they sat her in the interrogation room. They'd be like, did you pay to have your husband killed? And she was like, no, I didn't.
I would shit my pants at that point.
No, did you pay to have your husband killed? Here's a photo of your husband. He's dead. You paid to have him killed. And she was like, no, I didn't. And then they're like, we have the suspect in the other room in there. And he said, you paid him to have your husband killed. And she goes, no, I didn't. She goes, we're going to bring him in. They bring in the husband.
Do they?
Yeah.
Why don't they keep it going for a little longer?
They brought in the husband and he's like, I don't know. We know what you did.
Really?
You paid. Because it was an undercover cop, you stupid.
And what happened to her?
She went down for jail.
How long?
Like, life, basically.
Basically.
Because that's what it is. No. When you get life, you don't get life, do you? But it's basically life. What is life? 30 years?
Yeah, it is. It's a long time, man. Yeah. Man. That you know what? When people kill people over something, over money, over like it's never
stupid.
worth it.
It's stupid.
It's crazy.
But
man.
in the moment, I can imagine being angry at that. I can imagine being angry at money.
No. I can imagine someone offered if that like we'll take a competitors out and you go to number one and then I can imagine you thinking about it at least.
The next day in the news, shits and gigs are dead.
But we've arrested one of the suspects. Luke's answering his phone. I can imagine you packing your suitcase. No. All right. All right. What is that? What I have? All right. We had some questions. Yeah. That people sent in to us that I thought was interesting.
Questions from the locals.
All right. Do you think you would be more successful if women and men were permanently separated or less successful?
Oh, I think that would be an extremely interesting thing to try out. Get all women on one side of the planet, all the men on the other side of the planet, and see who becomes more successful.
That's interesting. Oh, what, competing against each other?
Men versus women. And like we meet up in 10 years to have maybe a war?
No, you can't have Pete.
Why not?
I could imagine Pete training.
The hammer fist!
They're like, Pete, the war's 8 years away. Yeah, gotta be sharpening your spear. Gotta be ready. Gotta be ready.
Yeah.
I don't have a war, but I think that
Can you imagine like when it came to fighting them, like, who wants to go on the front lines? Me!
Running down the hill. No, but it would be interesting because there's two angles, yeah? The first angle would be if we're more successful, if men are more successful, then you'd be like, yeah, women don't shut up about all that equality shit now. Shut the fuck up about equality. Yeah. You're living in huts, okay? We've got skyscrapers. Yeah. That'd be weird if they were way more successful.
Advanced?
Way more successful. That'd be weird.
I'd be like, oh, am I in charge though?
What?
Who's in charge of all this experiment?
No one's in charge. It's just an experiment that goes on.
Then it'd be probably better like, okay, let's have a gathering. Well, two villages will meet. Obviously, the head alpha will meet with the head female.
So you wouldn't be involved in that?
You never know.
No, you'd not be an alpha. You'd not be a leader of men.
No, but I probably would have said, I told you all to listen to me.
What?
We should have let the women take over. You didn't listen to me, man.
Pete, you wouldn't like a world where the women are in charge.
No, I wouldn't actually. No.
I would like a life where women are in charge.
You'd like it for sexual reasons.
Well, excuse me, let's not be specific
No,
here.
but you'd like it for those reasons. I'd want it because I'd want the best for the decision making. Because women are less likely to kill than men.
That's not true. That is not true. They done a study, and women in power during initiate wars. I think they found more.
Oh, because they jump the handle too quickly.
Because they have to be in a masculine environment, and they have to take leadership qualities. They kind of go overboard
Because they're trying to compete with men.
Yes,
But if it's just women only, then you're only competing with women.
but women women are very bitchy towards each other.
Oh yeah, they are. They are. But they don't kill. They slap.
How can she slap?
How can she slap? but they don't. They don't kill. They don't kill.
Yeah, men are more violent.
Men are more violent and will go to a fight before a woman. But I think if men aren't around to witness the women fighting, the women will fight.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do that. Get all women in like a building and see if they fight eventually.
What do you mean, Pete? Just have them in the building?
Well, it's like a building, but like you have to survive. No, it wouldn't work in a building because there's no animals. Throw a load of animals in there. You have to hunt and survive the building.
I mean, you know what? You're like some Roman emperor, and you're.
No, but that would be interesting. It'd be interesting to see what would happen between the men and the women.
All right. Well, let me ask you this: yeah, do you think you'd be more successful in a colony of just men? Or do you think
I think I'd be proud to be a man. I'd be very proud to be a man, and every once in a while, you get an update on how the enemy's doing.
No, stop calling them the enemy. They're not enemies.
How the women are doing. So you get an update. But if you want, when you're at the end of it, you can choose one representative, one male representative to go over and flaunt what you've done to the opposite side.
Yeah.
So I'd want to be the guy that goes and flaunts it. Yes, you should have listened to me.
I can imagine you got over there. Yes, okay, yeah. Oh my god, this is way more advanced than us. Oh my god.
No, but they wouldn't. Do you reckon they would be more advanced?
I don't know. Women are very cooperative, but I don't know if they've got the like
minerals to work as a team.
What?
Minerals.
No, but I don't know. I think aggression. Like, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Women motivate me. I think I'd be worse. I think I'd be depressed in a colony full of like everyone would be like, yeah, you know, like the dwarves. Hi ho, hi ho, yeah. And I'll be like this before the first point getting out of bed in the morning.
What would you be depressed? What if you were the leader?
No, of just men.
Yeah,
and we come home, we drink.
But that's what an army is.
And do you see me wanting to sign up to an army?
No, I know. But what if you're the leader of it? And they see our leader depressed.
No.
No wonder we failed as men.
No. I could understand it if like I get.
He's going with male prostitutes.
We saw him in your van, in the back of the van. The whispers already started.
Oh my god.
No, I look at it, and I'll be like, no. Like when I go to the gym, if I see, I feel way more motivated if I see a beautiful woman in the gym.
Do you?
100%. Would you like to go to a woman only, like a male only gym or a mixed gym? Would you prefer?
I've been in a male only gym and I think it's a gay gym. I have. There was one called Roy's Gym.
Roy's keeping like, Roy's keeping something right.
Roy's Gym, and I was like 18 at the time, and it was Roy's Gym, men only. It said in brackets, men only.
Yeah, okay. I would. Yeah.
So I went in there thinking, okay, it's really gonna pump iron in there.
Balls.
So then I went in there, but they were all in thongs and stuff.
No, you're
They were in thongs. They were doing.
You're talking. You're Mr. Motivator. Hello, Peter.
They were
Let's do this, the aerobics.
No, but it was like in a little cellar. It wasn't a proper gym, but I just moved to England. Roy's Gym, men only. And they were in, like, there was a guy in a thong doing workout in a thong.
And
then I told my cousin, I was like, I've joined that gym, Roy's Gym, men only. And Paddy was like, that's a gay gym.
Really?
That's a gay gym, Pete. They're going to think you're gay. So I was like, but no one said anything to me. And then I got a bit offended because no one had like flirted with me in there because I thought, oh, am I ugly or something?
Really?
But no one like approached me.
Hold on 1 second. On a Patreon episode, you said that you kind of don't like it when men flirt with you because you.
No, but I got in my feelings about, hold on.
Yeah, I know.
Why
That's
has
what I
no
mean,
one
but yeah,
approached
but
me?
it's what I mean with you. You can't make you happy. Man flirts with you like, oh, I don't like
No,
this.
but if I'm in a gay area and no one's showing me attention, hey, what the hell's wrong with me? Like, come on,
My
guys.
ass is as good as anyone else's.
Yeah, I know. No, but it does hurt your feelings.
No, I think I prefer a mixed gym. I like a mixed gym with women. It makes me want to
No,
work
I
harder.
prefer that now.
No. Okay, exclude in the gay gym. Yeah, it's not a gay gym. It's just guys in there.
And this was back in early 2000s when gay people weren't really, they'd still hide it, if you get what I mean. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, some people I hit
No,
it.
it was quite like at the time, to come out was gay was a bigger deal than what it would be now.
Yeah, 100%,
probably.
100%. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, but that's probably why he wrote Roy's Gym, brackets men only, not gays only.
He was
know
like,
what I mean?
he'll be writing it. They're like, do we need to move something? Nah, they ain't no one stupid enough to know what this means. Pete comes in. No, men only. Well, I'm a
But the
man.
problem is when I went in there, I had to sign up because the guy was like, "Right, you want to sign up? Then come on, then sign up." I can't. I couldn't do this. Walk in, I look around. Nah, thanks. You couldn't do that. I
Why?
felt bad for them.
Why?
I didn't want to make them feel like.
Once I see the thong, I'm I'm like this. Do you know what the equipment look?
Yeah,
Nah, this isn't for me. This isn't for me. This isn't for me.
But it was like, do you know how I knew it was a thong properly? Because he'd done the tanning stuff. But the pants line was there from where he'd missed it.
It sounded like you had a long gander at his ass. You had you know, you said to understand.
No, because I originally thought, because you can't see the string.
1 second. Did he have?
It just looks like a naked bum.
Oh, no.
But I thought it was a pair of pants.
Did he have a
but
top
it was
half?
just his tan lines.
Did he have a top half on?
No.
Thong only.
Thong only with like a little, did he have a vest on maybe? But not a big vest. One of the ones they wear in Rocky.
The one
When they
talk
run
about
by the sea.
No. Those. Oh my god, you can't.
can't
Like a
mess
belly
about-
top. Like
you
a belly
can't
top.
mess
Like,
about with
yeah.
him.
No.
But he had like really big pecs and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, and I thought he was wearing a pair of pants at first, but it was tan
What are you grabbing?
lines. It was his bum. It was the tan lines looking like. So that bit was white of the cheeks, and then the thong went down there. And I remember thinking,
Did you ever
Maybe.
work out there?
I had one. Yeah, I used to go there like and work out, and then when my cousin was like, "Pete, no, it's a gay gym," like they're probably gonna think you're gay. And then I was like, "Oh, I don't want that." So I like not in a bad way, but I didn't want them thinking I was up to be part of their party. In case-
Where's your thong, Pete?
And you know, another thing they used to do was, because I did find it weird, because like the showers in there was just like, it was like the room was the shower.
A shower room.
It was just like a room. The room was just a giant shower.
So you walk in there and they had multiple showers in there.
They didn't have anywhere, no changing cubicles. They just had lockers, and everyone can just walk into the shower. It was just one shower.
What area was it in? No. People could be like, what happened to Roy's gym? Roy's gym.
I remember the name of it, Roy's Gym.
Oh, so would you prefer? You prefer separate or joined?
Huh?
Women and men or men only? If it was no homosexuality, just men training separately and women training separately, or a mix?
I think men only.
I prefer
Because
mixed.
it even in that Rose Gym, it was kind of like aggressive. Like, come on, who's going to be the best man? It was aggressive. But when there's women there, you're a bit more tender.
No, it makes me want to work. Makes me want to work harder.
No, yeah, but I don't look at a woman and go, "Oh, I want to work harder so I can have a go on that." That's what you think.
No, I don't. It's not because I
Why
want to
are
have
you
a go
working
on
hard?
that.
Well, what do you think then?
I don't know. Beautiful women just motivate me.
Yeah, I don't. Beautiful women don't do it for me at all, man.
Beautiful. You like the songs?
No. I just need like.
You want to be better than the men.
I want to be motivated, even if the men are stronger than me. If they pick me up, in a physical, not in a physical sense, in a mental sense. Come on, stiff, big, stiff,
big and stiff.
No, stand up, boy.
Yeah, big. You're saying a lot of weird words here.
No, but just
big,
like,
stiff, and pick me up.
No, yeah, but like mentally build me up, motivate me.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Okay. All right. If you could date any celebrity based on personality alone, who would it be? Gender is irrelevant.
Yeah, but you say gender's irrelevant, but then I'll be thinking, you're thinking like a man.
What do you mean?
If you said, like, if it was Anthony Joshua, for example, I'd be like,
what?
just for argument's sake.
Yeah.
Then I'd be like, yeah, but you're getting on like, yo, like, don't do that to me, you know. Like that's like it's quite manly. If she's getting on like that.
All right, based on body of your desire or whatever, but whose personality would you want to put inside?
Famous person.
Yeah.
Who would you have?
Oh, do you know what? I don't want to say because mine seems. If you choose a man,
If you choose a man, it seems homosexual, which is fine. But obviously, but why?
It'd be like one of my favorite comedians.
No, you can't be doing that.
Why?
Who would it be?
No, why?
You bang Dave Chappelle.
No.
Who?
That's the one I'm going to get. In case I meet him one day, he's like, sorry, Dad.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Why?
No, I don't know. But it'd have to be somebody like, all right, I was trying to think, all right, if it was a woman, who is a woman? I'd really.
Yeah,
Based on
because
personality.
like, yeah, who's person? You're probably going to choose a man all the time then.
Do you know who really seems who seems like good fun?
Yeah.
Mel B.
Mel B does seem, but she's old school.
Yeah, but she seems like she's filth.
Yeah, but she seems tough as well as a woman.
Yeah.
You like tough women.
I do like tough women.
And she seems like she
tough mother.
Tough mother.
That's a course, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Have you ever done it?
No,
I've done it. Yeah, I've done it. Yeah.
Tough mother. Yeah.
You should do that.
Yeah.
We could do that for Luke versus Pete.
Oh, let's do that.
The problem is it's 10K.
Is it?
It's a 10K.
Yeah, but you can take it as long as you want though, can't you? All you have to do is beat you.
Yeah, but the idea of it is it's a teamwork thing.
Yeah.
I did it when I had a hernia.
Really?
Yeah. And I got round it.
All right, cool. Go on. Mel B seems like someone I would.
Mel B? She is quite feisty.
I used to fancy the other one as well.
The Emma Bunton.
No, you like Baby?
Your Baby Spice, yeah?
No, the Sporty Spice, the Chav one.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to
She
do
is
that.
the least one I would have wanted to get with.
Really?
Yeah, she looks like my auntie.
Okay, well that's very specific.
No, but also because she was Sporty Spice and she didn't look so sporty.
There's something I don't know. I like those kind of women, man.
What? The manly ones?
Well, yeah, it seems to be like that. Like I don't like you gone for Baby.
She was cute. She was a cute woman.
Yeah, I don't. That one didn't really.
And Victoria Beckham, I liked.
Yeah. She was way too.
But I wouldn't have gone for Mel B as personality-wise.
Oh, if you had to choose one of the Spice Girls, like personality-wise, who would you choose? She seemed like the most fun.
Out of the Spice Girls' personality, she's probably is the most interesting Spice Girl.
Okay, so if based on personality, who would you choose? What celebrity?
Name me a celebrity. It's famous now.
Oprah?
No, because she'd be like always trying to throw out these bloody. She'd annoy me.
Why?
Oh, always trying to find an interesting. Oh, you see what you did there? You showed your emotion through love and care and community, and she just seems like a liar. She just seems like a liar. That woman.
Okay. All right. This is. I don't know her No, it can't be based on personality. I was gonna say I don't know her personality. I was gonna say I'd go for what's the Prince Harry's Maybe that's based on looks.
Yeah. But her personality seems a bit...
What's her name again?
Meghan Markle's.
Yeah.
I think the way they get on, it's quite an odd relationship. Can you imagine she listens to us?
No.
Why?
I couldn't imagine she would.
You never know what people are like. Is there any famous people out there that listen to us? DM us, all right? Don't worry, we won't tell anyone. We won't judge. I know Callum Best always likes our stuff.
No, really?
Yeah, on social media. I'm going to name them anyway.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Why not?
Don't name people's stuff and listen to.
Okay.
Yeah. But go on. Who would you choose? Celebrity. Famous celebrity.
That I'd go with their personality.
If you had to choose a partner based on personality alone.
I'm just trying to think. Maybe Theo Vaughn? Because I could really warm to them if that was a woman.
Really?
Yeah, I'd probably warm. Or who's that black woman? Wanda Sykes?
Oh, Wanda Sykes, yeah. She's a lesbian though.
Yeah, but you said that doesn't matter.
No. I'm just saying. But what I didn't like, she turned on Dave Chappelle.
Did she?
Yeah, and I thought, I don't like comedians who do that.
Well, how did she turn on Dave Chappelle?
She says about the jokes he makes. But I'm like, you're a comedian, you know the
She
craft.
makes jokes.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't like it. That's why I kind of went off her. I didn't like her.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that personality.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Wanda Sykes. I don't like you now. Sorry, I wouldn't have her, actually. I'd have...
Martha Stewart. I'd go Martha Stewart.
Yeah, Martha Stewart's boring, though, as personality-wise.
No, she's not.
What is she? Well, what does she do?
She's really smart and she's fucking like demanding.
Yeah, no, yeah, you want to be belittled. I'd probably go for Donald Trump's wife just to get to know what goes on.
She seems like there's nothing going on.
No, I know,
there.
but I want to find out. Is that true? Or is it just you just don't like saying stuff in public? So I'd be like, are you all right? Is everything all right up there?
See, I want someone with personality. Yeah, if you're going on, who's got a really outgoing personality, celebrity wise? Like, if you said Beyonce, it'd be based on her looks because she doesn't really say anything.
No, she doesn't.
So who is?
It's going to be a man then. It'll be a man.
No, there are women. Who's a woman that is really outspoken and don't give a fuck about what they say?
That it's attractive.
No, you're based on the personality, just a personality.
If I think of someone, I always think of someone, and then something comes into my head that they've done that's bad. Like, do you remember Rosie?
And Jim?
No, it was an American comedian. Big woman.
Rosie O'Donnell?
She had her own, like...
Roseanne?
But then she did all this racist stuff and it ruined it for me.
What racist stuff did she do?
She's done some stuff where she said the N-word, I think.
Oh, really?
I think she did. Maybe I got that wrong. But she seemed cool back in the day. When you think about it, we don't really the only really people who are outspoken in society now are really the comedians. Yeah, because everyone plays the media-friendly role.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm trying to think of any celebrities who really do, personality-wise, stand out. Who? What women stand?
Oh. Who's the woman that does the Marvel character? She seems cool.
Not Marvel character.
The blonde lady, she does all the Marvel characters. She seems wicked.
What do you mean she does all the Marvel characters?
Oh, what's her
name?
She's
an actress.
It's very good looking.
Yeah, but what do you mean, actress?
Yes.
But how do you even know who she is? And she's you just seen it. Have you seen her outside of an actor?
Yes, because there's always all these viral clips of the newspapers asking her, "What does it feel like to be a powerful woman?" And she's like, "Stop asking me that sexist question." Like, they try and pin her down a path of being the woman. She's like,
"You talking about the one who plays a hitman, the hit woman?"
No. Oh, she's a famous woman. Lost in Translation actress.
I ain't seen that film.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Google it. Woman.
What is it? Lost in Translation?
Not Gwen Stefani. What's her name?
Scarlett Johansson.
Yes. She seems like a cool personality. Also, she's good looking. But she seems like a cool personality.
Yeah, she...
In the interviews and stuff, she's always like, they'll always say, "Oh, what dress you wearing?" She's like, "Why are you only asking me that because I'm a woman?"
Oh, really?
She calls them out. I actually like the way she calls them out. She seems kind of cool and funny. And she kind of like, not flirts with the guys, but will be equally as playful.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's that other actress that like she did that with the mics when someone handed her 2 mics and she went, "Oh, what do I do with these?" And I thought, "Oh, I like that personality because that's like full on."
Who's that?
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the name is. She's another actress. Hummingbird.
She's in a film called Hummingbird.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
No, that's an old film.
What's the film? Hunger Games.
Oh, I don't. Oh, and she had naked pictures released of her.
Yes, of jizz all over her. Have you seen them?
I didn't see the one with jizz.
Have you not seen it? I googled it.
No,
Just to see.
did you?
Yeah, and it's proper real.
Really?
Shall I try and find it?
No, it's all right. I'll look at that in my private time.
No, but it's so fun. She's smiling as well.
Who's
in
that
it.
comedian that died? Female comedian, old woman.
Oh, this woman seems cool. Old comedian, red hair, American,
Yeah.
Jewish.
Was she Jewish? I didn't know she was Jewish.
What's her name?
She's cool, man. Yeah, she was like a pioneer. Hold on.
Ruby Wax.
No.
I like Ruby Wax. Ruby Wax is cool.
Ruby
Wax is cool,
I ain't
man.
heard that name in years.
Ruby Wax is cool.
Ruby Wax.
She is cool.
No.
I love Ruby Wax and her documentaries. She don't mess about. I like that. Who else is there?
Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers.
Who,
unfortunately, is not with us. That's an Alan Partridge joke.
Oh, is it?
Joan Rivers,
about Joan Rivers?
unfortunately, is no longer with us.
You had a
No,
question.
Bill
What you-
Withers
Oh.
says it about.
Oh.
What?
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. You know.
What did I have? What did I have?
What's that? Had one of the questions.
Oh, yeah. I've got a question for you, Luke.
No, it wasn't for me.
It was you.
What was it? All right.
Oh, I've got a question for us. I've got a question. What's the best accident that's ever happened to you?
All right, this is the truth, yeah. And it's a bit of a harsh one, but I'll say it because well, to be fair, when any of my kids came,
Oh,
I didn't plan any of my kids. So they
no.
were all-
An accident. An accident.
yeah, but it's a particularly poignant with my daughter because she was my last one, and I really didn't want a kid at the time, yeah. But she's like the crown. She's like the jewel in the crown.
Yeah, a woman.
No, not because she's a woman. It's just like, it feels like without, if she hadn't been here, it would feel
Empty.
empty.
Don't say that.
Why?
Because I'm going to have to go for 3 now. Like if I have 2 and it's a boy and you're like, oh, you have to,
No,
you
no,
haven't
but-
got, the jewels missing.
No.
You got to get the crown.
Yeah,
jewel.
no. Yeah, you have another boy.
Yeah. I've had that. My auntie and uncle have been going for ages. They've got like 7 girls.
Really?
Yeah, my uncle really wanted a boy.
I'm pretty sure if he was to have a boy, he would likely be gay.
Why?
I think there's something if you've got a lot of sisters. Is that a thing?
Is it?
I thought I heard that somewhere.
They're quite tough though, the girls.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're tough.
Do you remember the girl who's Bewitched? Fired at my dad.
What? Oh yeah, the Bewitched girls.
That's in the song. I play that song sometimes. Fight like, hey. Fight like my dad.
Hey.
Or something like that. Yeah.
That was the only hit they did.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a big tune. I said, hey, little girl, see the
It was a good song.
song. Come with tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my daughter is the most poignant. I'm like,
why?
Because it's just like I'll be working. I'll be at my laptop editing, and she'll be sitting behind me watching TV, and I'll just turn around and I'll be like, I love you so much.
That sounds aggressive.
Yeah, but I always say,
love you so much.
Yeah, that's how you say. That's how you actually say sometimes.
I do say it to Owen aggressively.
But you do. You just like you want to express it. I love it. My son's walked past. Yeah, have you done tidying up? Have you done tidying up? Yeah.
But they're older than her.
Yeah. I think.
Were you that hard when they were kids? What? Oh, yeah.
I heard them. Like we cut the hedge down the other day. Yeah, we cut the hedge down, and I heard them outside, and they fucking bicker. They really go at it with each other. And she's aggressive with them. She is aggressive, and it's just like it would just feel. I don't know if it's because I know her that it's like I can't help it now. Do you know what I mean? Because I know her.
Yeah.
But it's like it just feels like that was the best. It's the best thing that ever happened.
What? But she was an accident, your daughter?
What do you mean all of my kids were? I didn't plan any of my kids.
You didn't plan any and you had 3.
I didn't plan any of them, no.
From a guy that says he wears condoms all the time.
Yeah, you're not with my missus. Ah!
Yeah, but so what did you do? Did you just pull out every time? Hey,
I'm going to be honest. This is a true story. I feel embarrassed saying this, yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't even used to know about pulling out.
Well, did you just go inside? How did you not have more kids?
No, birth control.
Oh, she was on something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got her pregnant while she was on birth control?
Allegedly.
Oh, she's obviously... accident. Like, you go to the pill, it's like... You know the way it says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? It's like Monday, Tuesday...
Thursday, Friday. You're skipping days!
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Man. All right. We got some dilemmas, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go on this one.
Oh, that's so funny.
All right. Hi, Pete and Luke. I thought I would say Pete's name first so he doesn't cry.
Shut up!
Sophia from London here. I'm a recent listener and I've noticed that both of you have quite feminine hands/fingers. Your nails look cut and hands always seem moisturized.
Not mine. Mine are dry.
Yours are really dry. Show the camera.
What do you mean?
Those are dry.
Yeah, she thinks they're not dry.
No, show the back of the hand. Show the back of his hand.
There's a bit of dryness in there, if you look. See that dryness? But I'll lick it, and it goes away for a bit.
Yeah, that makes it more dry.
Does it?
Yeah. Always see moisture. This reminded me of when I went on a date with a guy and we were sat opposite each other over the restaurant table. Every time he would use his cutlery or reach for his drink, I couldn't help notice that his nails were very long and had dirt underneath.
Oh!
His pinky fingernail was also longer than the rest.
Oh, he's a guitar player! Spanish guitar! Ding, 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 ding! Oh, they leave that. Or he smokes weed. Yeah. The weed finger.
I've seen people do that with their pick their nose out.
Yeah.
When we went back to the car, his hands was on my thigh whilst he was driving me home. He was so good looking, I wanted to invite him in for more, but his hands gave me the ick.
Yeah,
I was too embarrassed to say anything, so I had to block and never talk to him again.
Oh.
Do you think, as a man, it's important to have nice hands? Do you look at women's hands? We'd love to hear about your opinions on this.
No, you know what?
Keep chatting sheet. Love, Sophia.
You know what you should have done, Sophia? You are insensitive. You should have addressed the long fingernail. You should have addressed the long baby fingernail.
Why? Why should you address it?
Question it. Is that a weed fingernail?
No. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you start growing body parts to
to use as tools,
as tools, clean your utensils. Clear your utensils. No, you're taking the piss.
Weed finger.
I don't want to be someone like that.
No.
I don't want to be. It's like if someone saw someone with like a long nail and they're like, "Why'd you do that?" Because my bum hole gets me itchy. I'd be like, "You're not for me."
No, I used to do that. I used to grow my nails out, bite the nail so that it was half on, and then floss my teeth with it. But he clearly didn't do that with his little finger.
My cousin used to grow his have long nails, yeah. And he used to be like on a table like this.
And it's like tap tap tap
Yeah,
tap.
no.
It's a sharper sound.
And he says like, oh, it's because like
it's like this.
Yes. And I used to say, why do you do that? He's like, because I'm getting like he's a computer guy, yeah?
Yeah.
Like computer opponents and I can pick things up. I'm like,
fingernails?
Yeah, you're thinking that, well, you start growing body parts to help you, like, get tools,
No,
man.
have half a millimeter growth on each nail is quite pleasant. Well, let me see your ones.
No.
Why are you doing that, you goddamn?
Yeah.
Goddamn. Yeah, let me see. I don't want to hold your hand. You've got long fingers. Dong, 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 dong.
Easy to reach. Is that your finger? You're happy to see me?
Like, yours go... Well, how do they go inside out?
What? So do yours.
No, mine don't go... I'm just trying to get them to go like that. How do you get them? You're double jointed.
I don't know.
Mine don't do that.
I used to see people in school do that double joint with their thumb. You click their thumbs.
Oh, I can do that. I can do that with the thumb.
Ugh.
Yeah, but I can't do that with my fingers going inside out.
Yeah, my finger. I don't like long. My kids. I used to really annoy me. My kid. I used to cut my kids' fingernails all the time. I didn't like really long.
Yeah,
fingernails.
but I don't think. I mean, I've got fingernails, but they're once bitten, twice shy. I bite my nails, but not down to the nub. I don't like it when you see a woman's fingers and the finger has started to grow over behind the finger.
Oh, like it's bulbous. It's bulbous. He's like, it comes out. And you're like this. That's extra padding. There's extra padding. You got bumper fingers.
You can't even scratch anything.
Yeah.
Because it's just finger nub.
Yeah.
Finger nub.
It comes out.
Yeah, it comes out. It's like a fat person holding the fingernail.
Yeah, it's like this.
Yeah. It's like an ingrown fingernail.
It's like that.
Yeah. Yeah, why do they do that?
I don't know. It's people's got habits, man. But I don't like. If someone grew their nails long, I really find that horrible.
Yeah, but
Apart
to have
from
one
women.
one little nail grown really long, so there's just that one long nail. You look like an evil villain. Cut it down.
No. See, I just think you're using that for something, and then it makes me feel disgusting. You're disgusting. It makes me feel like disgusting.
Yeah, why?
Like,
You think you're scratching something?
Yeah, like people used to do like cocaine and thing like this. Yeah, hey,
Oh,
baby.
God.
Hey, baby, what's wrong?
That's probably what he was doing. That's probably what he's doing.
You don't try this. You don't try this.
Cocaine finger.
Yeah, no, I don't do all that, man. It might be like someone like Snoop Dogg would do something like that with the long hair.
What?
Someone like Snoop Dogg would do.
Oh,
that.
as in smoke his
No, just with the long finger. Hey, baby, that feels good, right? Try some of that.
Offering the fingernail.
They put it in the powder. Try some of that, baby. No. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I do look at women's hands. Yeah, like I realize this. I do like a woman with like
nice hands and veins.
A more mature hand.
Yes, the veins. It is. Charlotte's veins have popped a bit more. She's a mom.
I like a mature hand.
Like Charlotte's veins now pop out and it's more sexy. It's like a woman's middle-aged hand. Like not middle-aged, but like grown up. Not that it was a child before, but it's like a strong hand. Get a grip of that if you fancy it.
If you're hard enough. If I'm hard enough.
If I'm hard enough.
Yeah. I
do like women with nice hand but I don't like women who do the claw nails. Women, stop doing the pointy claw nails.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's disgusting looking.
And I see these people in America with these fucking ridiculous where they can't even do nothing with their hands.
Yeah,
I'm like, what
and
the
they
fuck's the point?
clack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too long. It's a turn off for all guys.
No, it's not. No, don't talk about all guys.
No, it is.
No, it's not.
No, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
You can't say all guys.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah, it's not for all guys then.
But if I say I don't want to see it, they'll be like, okay, I'll keep doing it then. No, stop it. And stop doing the claw nails like you're bloody Catwoman, because that's disgusting as well. You'll catch a vein when you're grabbing it. And I don't want that happening.
Yeah. I'll bleed out. Yeah, be careful.
I like the nails that are like human nails, natural nails, but just a bit longer than your natural nail.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
But shaped like your natural nail.
I do like a hand, a mature hand, like because sometimes I look at the hand. I'll look at hands when I'm having sex.
Hand sanjies. What do you mean?
What's that hand sanji?
When someone's shaking you off.
No. I've never liked that.
What?
I've never liked that.
No, some women can do it.
Well, it never. People like have talked about it. Like I've seen men talk about going to prostitutes and getting a hand job. What the fuck's the point in that? Get down to work. Go on.
No, yeah.
I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself.
Charlotte's good at
No. This is me.
No,
this
joking.
is me. Well, let me find out. Let me write a Google review.
No. There's only one review on that, and it's me. 5 stars.
One of her exes.
Charlotte doesn't.
One of her exes give her like 4.5.
No, she doesn't do her nails.
Oh, don't she?
Nah, but I like her hands.
I like looking at hands. I like a hand.
Natural nail.
when you see a woman grip, like when you're having sex with them, that turns me on. like holding on to the headboard or something like that.
What? How do they do that? Are they doing you?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Oh, as in you're doing them, but they're.
I'm Pete. Listen to me.
All right.
I'm always doing them. I'm never getting done.
No. I'm just double checking.
Yeah,
You're doing them, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but they're grabbing the headboard
Yeah.
that way.
They can do it that way, or I'm behind and they're holding on to the headboard.
What are you like? Hey, let me see your hands. Hey, let me see your hands.
Put your hands
where I can see them.
Yeah, hands are important, man. An important thing. I do think, and I do think that if
their skin is so much nicer than the man's. Though.
What do you mean?
A woman's skin on their hands is so much nicer than the man's hands.
Women's have got soft hands. They always have got soft hands.
Let me see. Yeah, they're clammy.
Let me feel yours. Yours are rough.
Yeah, mine are rough. That's what you get with me, rough. Yeah? You want a bit of action?
No.
No, not you.
The hand snatching from you.
Sandpaper.
Yeah, this is tear the skin off. Me. All right, we have more dilemmas, but sorry, we messed around before the episode, so we don't
really have time. We got to get out of here.
Yeah, but listen, guys,
we're going to the dump.
Yeah. Are you gonna come with me?
Yeah, do you want me to come?
Yeah.
What time is it?
Time you come.
Is it? All right, settle down. That's all right.
All right, listen, please, guys. If you can go to the mailing list, sign up, please leave a review and support us. If you enjoy our content, please, it helps out. Do it now. Don't leave it till late because
leave us a review.
Please.
And if you're watching on YouTube, comment, like, and subscribe. And if you want to come to the live shows, sign up to our
mailing list.
And
if you really do want to support us and you want to help and you want extra content, please go to Patreon because it does help us out and it will help us to spread the word.
But hold on, where do they sign up to the mailing list?
www.lukeandpete.com.
And if you want to sign up to our Patreon and support us and get extra episodes, it's www.patreon.com/Luke and Pete.
But for all you guys that are already doing it, thank you so much. We appreciate you because we know you guys.
But we would appreciate it more if the ones that aren't doing it do it.
Yeah, it's all
Thank
right.
you. But we appreciate everyone who does it and has done it.
All right. But we'll catch up next time. This has been Luke and Pete.
Talking shit.
Take care, guys.
See you later, guys.